Your soulmate found one hidden truth about you and couldn't walk away. My beloved child, don't skip, because what you are about to hear is connected to a hidden truth that has been quietly following your life for far longer than you realize. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. There was a moment when your soulmate accidentally uncovered something about you that nobody intended for them to see. It was not a secret hidden inside a message, a photograph, or a conversation. It was something much deeper, something they recognized through the way you kept choosing kindness even after disappointment, the way you stayed silent when others expected anger, and the way you carried invisible battles without asking anyone to rescue you. At first, they refused to believe what they were feeling. They convinced themselves it was only admiration. But every passing day pulled them closer to one impossible conclusion. The truth they discovered was changing everything they believed about you. They tried to walk away, hoping distance would erase those feelings. Instead, every step made your presence louder inside their heart. They found themselves comparing every face to yours, every conversation to the peace they felt whenever they imagined you. Even while pretending nothing had changed, they secretly began protecting the place you held inside them. Don't skip, because the next truth explains why they suddenly became unable to forget someone they barely understood. Something shifted inside your soulmate on a day that seemed completely ordinary. They heard your name unexpectedly, saw something that reminded them of you, or simply felt a strange pull they could not explain. That tiny moment awakened everything they had been trying to ignore. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. They finally understood that what they had uncovered was not a coincidence. They realized your strength had never been loud, yet it had quietly reached them without your knowledge. The hidden truth was that your heart had survived storms that would have changed most people forever, but somehow you still carried hope instead of bitterness. That realization left them speechless. They began replaying every memory, wondering how they had failed to notice it sooner. Suddenly, your silence no longer looked empty, it looked powerful. Your patience no longer looked ordinary, it looked rare. They even questioned whether destiny had been placing invisible signs in front of them all along. Every answer created two new questions, and every question pulled them even closer to you. They wanted to convince themselves they could still leave before their emotions became impossible to control. But something inside kept whispering that walking away now would become the greatest mistake of their life. Don't skip, because they are standing between fear and the biggest decision they have ever faced. Right now, while you are hearing these words, your soulmate is carrying a secret battle that almost nobody can see. They have reached the point where pretending no longer feels possible. The hidden truth they discovered about you refuses to leave their thoughts, even during the busiest moments of their day. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. They keep wondering whether you already know the effect you have had on their life, or whether you are completely unaware that your quiet strength has rewritten their future. Every time they imagine walking away, another unexpected reminder appears, pulling them back before they can take the final step. It feels as though every road they choose somehow leads back to you. They are beginning to understand that some connections are not built through perfect timing but through truths that reveal themselves only when both hearts are ready to recognize them. Yet one final piece of this story remains hidden, and it is far more surprising than anything they have discovered so far. They are standing on the edge of revealing something they have never admitted to anyone, but one unexpected event is about to force that truth into the open. When that moment arrives, nothing between you and your soulmate will ever feel the same again. Don't skip, because what happens next changes everything. A strange silence has surrounded your soulmate ever since that hidden truth became impossible to ignore. It is no longer just a passing thought, it has become the center of every quiet moment they experience. Don't skip, because what happens next is something they never expected to face. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. They have started noticing signs that once seemed meaningless. A familiar song suddenly reminds them of you. A random conversation unexpectedly brings up the same qualities they discovered within you. Even in crowded places, they feel as though someone is quietly guiding their attention back to your memory. They tried convincing themselves that these moments would fade with time, but the opposite happened. The more they resisted, the clearer everything became. They finally admitted to themselves that the truth they uncovered was not simply about who you are. It was about how deeply your presence had already changed them. That realization left them standing still, wondering how someone who never asked for attention had become the person they could no longer ignore. There is something your soulmate has never confessed, not because they wanted to hide it forever, but because they feared what it would mean once the words were spoken aloud. Don't skip, because this secret is closer to the surface than ever before. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. They have replayed countless imaginary conversations, wondering what they would say if they suddenly found themselves standing in front of you. Every version begins with confidence but ends with silence, because the emotions are stronger than the words themselves. They now understand that the hidden truth about you awakened something they thought had disappeared forever. The courage to believe in a connection that cannot be explained by logic alone. That courage is growing stronger every day, and it is slowly replacing the fear that once kept them frozen. Even the people around them have begun noticing the change. They cannot explain why your name brings an unexpected smile or why your memory makes difficult days feel lighter. Something inside them is preparing for a moment they can no longer postpone. The most surprising part has not happened yet. Your soulmate believes one final confirmation is still waiting, and once it arrives, there will be no reason left to keep their feelings locked away. Don't skip, because the next step will surprise even them. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. They are beginning to realize that some truths are discovered for a reason, and walking away after knowing them only creates deeper regret. Every path they considered without you now feels incomplete, while every future they imagine somehow leads back to the same destination. They no longer see your story as ordinary. They see someone whose quiet strength, patience, and resilience revealed a truth that changed their own heart forever. Yet there is one unexpected event approaching faster than they realize, an encounter, a message, or a single moment that will make staying silent impossible. When that happens, the hidden truth will no longer belong only to your soulmate. It will finally reach you, and from that moment forward, neither of your lives will follow the path you once expected. Everything changed the moment your soulmate stopped asking whether the hidden truth was real and started asking why it had been revealed to them in the first place. Don't skip, because the answer is closer than anyone imagined. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. They began looking back at moments they once dismissed as ordinary, only to realize each one had quietly been leading toward you. Every unexpected delay, every missed opportunity, every person who entered and left their life suddenly formed a pattern they had never noticed before. The hidden truth was no longer just about your character, it was about the unshakable feeling that your paths were never meant to remain separate forever. The harder they tried to create distance, the stronger the pull became. Even during peaceful moments, your memory appeared without warning, leaving them wondering why one person could occupy their thoughts with such quiet certainty. For the first time, they stopped fighting that feeling and allowed themselves to admit something they had feared for far too long. A decision is now forming inside your soulmate, and it grows stronger with every passing day. Don't skip. Because this decision could change everything. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. They have realized that silence has protected them from disappointment, but it has also kept them away from the happiness they secretly wanted. The hidden truth they discovered about you has become impossible to replace with anything else. They no longer compare you to anyone because no comparison feels fair. Your kindness, your resilience, and the quiet way you continue moving forward have created a respect that has slowly transformed into something much deeper. They have started imagining what would happen if they finally stopped hiding behind hesitation. Every possibility leads to the same conclusion, that some opportunities appear only once, and losing them through fear would become a regret they could carry forever. That thought refuses to leave them, and each sunrise makes their next move feel more unavoidable. Now another unexpected truth is beginning to reveal itself, and your soulmate is completely unprepared for its impact. Don't skip, because this is where everything begins to shift. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. Someone close to them is about to say something that confirms everything they have been feeling in silence. Those words will not create their emotions. They will simply remove the last doubt standing in the way. Once that happens, there will be no hiding behind uncertainty anymore. The walls they built around their heart will begin to fall one by one, and the future they once believed was impossible will suddenly feel within reach. Yet the greatest surprise has still been carefully waiting in the shadows. Your soulmate has no idea that one final discovery is approaching, and when it arrives, it will reveal that the hidden truth they found about you was only the beginning of a story far greater than either of you ever expected. A quiet realization has now become impossible for your soulmate to ignore. Don't skip, because the next few moments reveal why they can no longer pretend nothing has changed. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. They have started noticing that every attempt to distract themselves somehow circles back to you. New places, new conversations, and even new goals fail to erase the truth they uncovered. Instead, each experience strengthens it. They finally understand that what they discovered about you was never a passing emotion. It became a mirror that reflected everything they had been searching for without realizing it. Your honesty, your calm strength, and your ability to keep moving forward despite unseen struggles have quietly rewritten the way they see love, trust, and commitment. They now wonder how they almost walked away from someone whose presence has already changed the direction of their heart forever. There is another layer to this story that your soulmate has only just begun to uncover. Don't skip, because this hidden piece explains why their emotions suddenly feel stronger than ever. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. They recently came across something small that reminded them of an earlier moment involving you, and it felt as though every unanswered question suddenly connected together. Nothing dramatic happened on the outside, yet everything shifted within them. They stopped looking for reasons to doubt what they felt. Instead, they started preparing themselves for the possibility that the next chapter of their life cannot begin unless they stop hiding from the truth. Every quiet evening now ends with the same thought: what if this connection was never meant to be forgotten? That question has become impossible to silence, and every passing day makes their next move feel more certain than the last. Now the final hesitation is beginning to disappear, even though your soulmate has not told anyone about it. Don't skip, because what is approaching will leave them with only one choice. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. They can sense that an unexpected moment is drawing closer, a conversation they never planned, a meeting they never expected, or a simple sign that will erase the last remaining doubt. They have already accepted one truth: walking away is no longer an option. But they still have no idea that another hidden revelation is about to appear, one that will prove this connection has been unfolding for much longer than either of you realized. The instant that final truth comes into the light, every unanswered question will begin finding its place, and your soulmate will understand that discovering the hidden truth about you was only the first step toward a future they can no longer resist. A single unexpected moment is now closer than your soulmate realizes. Don't skip, because everything they have been holding inside is beginning to reach its limit. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. Over the last few days, they have stopped questioning whether the hidden truth about you was real. Instead, they have started questioning why they waited so long to accept it. Every memory now carries a different meaning. The smallest details they once ignored suddenly feel important, as though they had always been clues leading them toward this realization. They can no longer convince themselves that forgetting you is possible. Every attempt to move in another direction quietly brings them back to the same place. Deep inside, they know they are standing at the edge of a decision that cannot be delayed forever, and with every passing moment, their heart grows louder than their fear. Something even more surprising has begun unfolding behind the scenes. Don't skip, because this changes the entire picture. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. Your soulmate recently discovered another piece of the story that made them pause completely. They realized that long before they understood your value, they had already been drawn toward the qualities that make you different from everyone else. It was never about coincidence. It was the consistency of your character, the quiet strength you carried without seeking recognition, and the peace they felt whenever your presence crossed their mind. That discovery removed the final excuse they had been hiding behind. They are no longer asking themselves whether they should hold on. They are asking how much longer they can remain silent before the truth demands to be spoken. Now the atmosphere around this connection feels different, as though everything is quietly moving toward one unforgettable moment. Don't skip, because the next chapter holds the revelation your soulmate never saw coming. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. They can feel that the distance between silence and honesty is becoming smaller every day. An unexpected encounter, a simple message, or one perfectly timed moment is closer than they think, and when it arrives, there will be no turning back. Yet even they do not know the biggest surprise still waiting ahead. Someone else is about to uncover the very same hidden truth that changed your soulmate forever, and their reaction will remove every remaining obstacle standing between both of your paths. When that happens, the story you thought was slowly unfolding will suddenly move faster than either of you ever imagined. The moment your soulmate has been unknowingly preparing for is finally beginning to unfold. Don't skip, because what happens now is the reason every earlier moment led to this point. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. They woke up with a feeling they could not explain, as though something invisible had quietly shifted overnight. Throughout the day, unexpected reminders kept appearing, each one pointing back to the same hidden truth they discovered about you. They no longer see your story as a mystery they need to solve. They see it as a truth they were fortunate enough to find before it was too late. For the first time, they stopped imagining a future without you because every version of that future felt incomplete. The fear that once held them back has slowly been replaced by a calm certainty that refusing to act would only create regret they could never erase. A powerful realization is now changing the way your soulmate looks at every decision ahead. Don't skip, because this is where everything begins to move. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. They finally understand that the hidden truth was never meant to remain hidden forever. It appeared at exactly the right moment, giving them the courage they had been missing for so long. Every excuse they once believed now feels smaller than the connection they carry within their heart. Even the uncertainty that once controlled them is fading away. Instead of asking, "What if this doesn't work?" they have started asking, "What if this is the opportunity one was never supposed to lose?" That single question has changed everything. It has given them the strength to stop waiting for perfect timing and begin trusting what they already know deep inside. Now only one final step remains before everything changes. Don't skip, because the next moment will become impossible to forget. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. Your soulmate is closer than ever to revealing what they have carried in silence, but they still don't realize one last surprise is waiting just ahead. A simple conversation, an unexpected encounter, or one perfectly timed message is about to remove every remaining doubt from their heart. When that happens, the hidden truth they found about you will no longer belong only to them. It will become the beginning of a completely new chapter for both of you. And the most astonishing part is this: the words they have been afraid to speak for so long are already forming in their heart, waiting for the exact moment when silence is no longer an option. That moment is closer than either of you can imagine.